from a food that many ancient cultures included in their own cuisine: flatbreads. Modern pizza evolved from flatbread dishes native to Naples in the 18th or early 19th century. Pizza was known as the dish for poor people in Naples during the 16th century. This dish was sold on the streets, and for some time in Italy, it was not a dish a chef would be making in the kitchen. Although we think of pizza as a savory dish, it was commonly eaten as a sweet dish. The addition of tomatoes and tomato sauce is what made pizza what it is today. Tomatoes were brought to Italy in the 16th century from the Americas, but at first Europeans thought they were poisonous. However, by the 18th century, the people of Naples began to add tomatoes to their flatbreads, and that is where the pizza we think of today began.
An important aspect of Italian's culture is its traditional dances. More specifically, dances such as tarantella and pizzica are greatly incorporated into Italian music history. Tarantella is a famous traditional Italian dance that originated as early as the 15th century when the disease tarantism first appeared. Tarantism was a disease of the form of hysteria that appeared in Italy between the period 15th to 17th century. This disease was associated with the bite of the tarantula spider, and the victims of this disease seemingly were cured by frenzied dancing, which is where the name tarantella comes from. In this dance, women are often seen carrying tambourines, and the dance is often characterized as a light, quick, and flirtatious dance. In addition, each varied beat would lead to different dance movements in erratic ways in line with the tempo. Another one of Italy's traditional dances includes pizzica, which originates from the southern part of Italy in a region called Salento. The pizzica dance is a style of dance that comes from the tarantella dance, and is oftentimes performed during celebrations and social festivities. There are many music festivals that are dedicated to this dance that occur every summer in Salento, where it originated in Italy. The most famous music festival in Salento is the Notte della Taranta, or the Night of Tarantella, which is a touring show that takes place every year in August. The movements of the dance are meant to mimic courtship, in which the dance is usually danced in couples, but not necessarily men and women. Both the dances of tarantella and pizzica are very important in the history of Italian dance and contribute to the notable impact they have on Italian culture. The video clips that you're about to watch are performances of both tarantella and pizzica. You may notice that they share many similarities.
Many original religious practices in Italy are polytheistic, meaning the belief in or worship of more than one god. Most of these practices found great influence from the preceding Greek Empire and their mythology, including goddesses of wisdom like Minerva and gods of financial gain like Mercury. Roman polytheistic practices include deities that held aspects of existence under their divine control. Many turned to such practices in order to explain the unexplainable phenomenons of life. These practices remained extremely common amongst Romans throughout the expansive empire until around the 4th century AD, when Christianity was on its rise. However, as a whole, and quite unusual for the time, the Roman Empire was open to religious tolerance under specific conditions, the primary of which was the acknowledgement of the birthright divinity of the emperor.